Military Assistance Command Vietnam Studies and Observations Group MACV-SOG was a highly classified, multi-service United States Special Operations Unit which conducted covert unconventional warfare operations prior to and during the Vietnam War. Established on 24 January 1964, the unit conducted strategic reconnaissance missions in the Republic of Vietnam, South Vietnam, the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, North Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia, carried out the capture of enemy prisoners, rescued downed pilots, conducted rescue operations to retrieve prisoners of war throughout Southeast Asia, and conducted clandestine agent team activities and psychological operations. The unit participated in most of the significant campaigns of the Vietnam War, including the Gulf of Tonkin incident which precipitated increased American involvement, Operation Steel Tiger, Operation Tiger Hound, the Tet Offensive, Operation Commando Hunt, the Cambodian Campaign, Operation Lam Son 719, and the Easter Offensive. The unit was downsized and renamed Strategic Technical Directorate Assistance Team 158 on 1 May 1972 to support the transfer of its work to the Strategic Technical Directorate of the Army of the Republic of Vietnam, part of the Vietnamization effort. The Studies and Observations Group, also known as SOG, MACV-SOG, and MACV-SOG, was a top-secret, joint unconventional warfare task force created on 24 January 1964 by the Joint Chiefs of Staff as a subsidiary command of the Military Assistance Command Vietnam, MACV. The unit would eventually consist primarily of personnel from the United States Army Special Forces, the United States Navy SEALs, the United States Air Force, USAF, the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, and elements of the United States Marine Corps Force reconnaissance units.
My name is Dale Hanson, and I did 3 tours in SOG in Khartoum CCC, and I've written 4 books. The last one is called Born Twice. It's a war memoir and biography both, and it's available at Amazon.com. Just type in Amazon Twice, and under authors it will show you the other books that are available, and it's on Kindle as well, and Barnes & Noble and Nook, and hopefully we'll come out with an Audible a book at some point. But anyway, it's been an excitement to write the book and to relive the memories and so forth, and our people are dying out, and it's important that all the history of SOG be written. So I'd encourage you to get the book.
And what are your other books?
Okay, this one is a novel. It takes place of a World War I veteran who decides he and his friend, after being wounded, are going to have life's adventure. And they make their way to Alaska and from 1918 on until 1970. And they relive all the adventures. They meet all the great authors, the painters, the explorers that ever made Alaska. And it was exciting to write that one. And I kind of like some of the characters. I'd like to have them relive in another book at some point. This is The Great Catch, and it's a book of short stories of Alaska. And the whole point when I'm writing is that I want good literature, and I want our American values to be back in them. So you never find pornography and sexual content or anything off color, and there'll be good morals, honesty and integrity and hard work, and it'd be the kind of a thing in the short stories where you could read them with your kids, and you could actually say, son, what would you have done? And it would bring that kind of a moral. The first one was the first book I wrote, and it's haiku, which are the 17-syllable poems that the Japanese used to write. There's about 350 of them in there, and it begins with some word pictures, which is where you basically tell the whole story in just a page or two, and it just gives insights like a camera does of a view. This will give you a feeling for an event that happened, and it's what actually started off all the writing, because on the basis of that, most of the SOG warriors are saying that they're erasing our history, our people are dying off, and we need to have people rewrite our story. And so that's what got me going on the rest.
So these 3 books could be found same location?
Same location.
Amazon and...
Barnes & Noble and Nook and Kindle. And like I said, at some point I'd like to make this in a listening format of some sort, but that'll be a few months down the line yet.
Okay, thank you, Dale. Appreciate it.
Oh.